A major Social Security change is set to take effect on March 27, and it is going to have a significant impact on beneficiaries. This change will directly affect 100% of someone's monthly benefit check if they are deemed to be affected. This is not a minor adjustment, and it could drastically alter the amount of money that Social Security recipients receive going forward. The Social Security Administration made an official announcement about this change a few weeks ago, and while it has been covered before, it is critical to discuss it again as we approach the implementation date. The policy being reinstated was previously rolled back in 2024, but now it is back, and many beneficiaries will need to prepare for the potential financial consequences. This is an issue that should be on everyone's radar because the financial well-being of countless Social Security recipients hangs in the balance. The issue at the center of this change is the dreaded Social Security overpayment letters. Overpayment letters are notifications sent to beneficiaries informing them that they have been receiving excess benefits sometimes for years or even decades and that they are now required to pay back the money. Many beneficiaries are shocked when they receive these letters because they had no idea they were being overpaid. Often, Social Security overpayments are due to errors made by the Social Security Administration, not by the beneficiaries themselves. However, when overpayments are identified, Social Security requires repayment, and the consequences can be severe. Historically, Social Security could withhold 100% of a beneficiary's check until the overpaid amount was fully recovered. Last year, in 2024, that policy was rolled back, reducing the maximum garnishment to either 10% of a recipient's monthly check or a minimum of $10, whichever was greater. That rollback offered some relief to beneficiaries who were hit with overpayment notices. But now, as of March 2017, the 100% garnishment rule is being reinstated, meaning that anyone identified as having received an overpayment will have their entire monthly check withheld until their debt is repaid. This reinstatement of the 100% garnishment policy is alarming for many Social Security beneficiaries. For those living on fixed incomes, losing an entire month's benefits can be devastating. Many seniors and disabled individuals rely on their Social Security benefits as their primary or only source of income. Without it, they risk falling behind on rent, utilities, medical expenses, and basic necessities. When the 100% garnishment rule was in place last year, there were reports of people becoming homeless due to their benefits being withheld. News stories highlighted cases of individuals who had no choice but to move out of their homes, skip essential medications, or depend on food pantries just to survive. The fact that this policy is returning raises serious concerns about the well-being of vulnerable Social Security recipients. The key point that every beneficiary needs to understand is that this policy only applies to those who are identified as having received an overpayment after March 27. If a beneficiary was already informed of an overpayment before that date, they will remain under the previous rule, which limits garnishments to 10% of their check or $10 per month. However, any new overpayment cases discovered after March 27 will result in the full 100% garnishment of benefits until the entire debt is repaid. This means that if someone is notified in April, May, or later, their entire monthly check could be taken away immediately. One group of beneficiaries is exempt from this harsh rule: Supplemental Security Income (SSI) recipients. The Social Security Administration has made it clear that SSI beneficiaries will continue to be subject to the 10% or $10 garnishment rule, rather than the full 100% garnishment. That is one small silver lining in this otherwise concerning situation. However, for anyone receiving Social Security retirement, Social Security disability insurance, SSDI, or other types of Social Security benefits, the full garnishment rule will apply. If you are worried about this change, there are a few things you can do. First, if you receive an overpayment letter, you have the right to appeal the decision. Filing an appeal is free, and it is an important step in challenging an overpayment determination. Many beneficiaries successfully fight back against overpayment claims and avoid having to repay the money. Second, if you truly cannot afford to repay the amount demanded by Social Security, you can request a waiver. The reinstatement of the 100% garnishment rule is just one of many challenges facing Social Security recipients in 2024. With inflation continuing to impact the cost of living and other benefit changes happening throughout the year, it is more important than ever for beneficiaries to stay informed. Social Security policies can change rapidly, and not all changes are in favor of the recipients. That is why keeping up with official announcements, reading your mail carefully, and understanding your rights as a beneficiary is so critical. If you or someone you know receives an overpayment letter after March 27, do not panic. Instead, take immediate action by filing an appeal or requesting a waiver if necessary. This policy change is a stark reminder that Social Security benefits, while essential, are not always secure. Beneficiaries must be prepared for unexpected changes and know how to navigate the system to protect their financial stability. The return of the 100% garnishment rule is a significant shift, and it has the potential to cause serious financial distress for many recipients. As this change takes effect, it is crucial to spread awareness so that no one is caught off guard. If you know someone who relies on Social Security, make sure they understand what is happening and encourage them to take steps to safeguard their benefits. For now, the best course of action is to remain vigilant, monitor any communication from Social Security, and be prepared to act quickly if an overpayment notice arrives. As always, I will continue to keep you updated on any new developments regarding Social Security and other financial issues that impact retirees, disabled individuals, and low-income beneficiaries.